Hey everyone, good morning. I don't know who's up. It's about 7:15 Monday morning, and I just felt the need to come on to do a scope. Hey Val 2020, good morning. I've already gone for my walk. I'm a little late today. Hey Miss Lady. Um, got up late this morning. I usually get up about 5, but I got up about 6 this morning. Went for my walk. That's why I look all raggedy and, whatever. But I felt like I felt like I wanted to do a morning motivation for whoever needs this right now. There's no topic or rhyme or reason to it, but I just wanted to put something out there, and then for the replay for anybody who may uh, need to hear these words. So here goes. Whew. Okay, so the first thing is I want you all as entrepreneurs to always position yourself to accept opportunity. A lot of times we talk about, oh, well, there's nothing out there for us. Oh, well, it's so, such a struggle. We have to always be aware and, when is my time going to come? That's just it about opportunity. You never know when it's going to come. All the people getting ready to go to work. I'm so glad I work from wherever I want to work from. You never know when opportunity is going to present itself. And you have to be prepared for that opportunity. Part of being prepared for opportunity is building your confidence, making sure that you are set and secure in your skills, understanding how your business works, positioning yourself around the right people, and basically making yourself available for opportunities, because just it, you never know when they're going to arise. I know a lot of people who spend their lives chasing opportunity and the opportunity never comes. But always prepare yourself. I mean, people tell you don't sweat it, don't sweat the small stuff and things like that. But always hi Ryan FWTX, welcome to my broadcast. So always be on guard and prepared for when opportunity does present itself. The second thing is, in order for opportunities to present themselves, you have to consistently put yourself around the right people. And what that means is making sure that, hey KB Career, good morning, making sure that you are building your network strategically. And I know it's hard for some people that are introverts or some people who are not experienced in networking. But I'm here to tell you, networking does work. It has worked for me tremendously. It's something that I take very seriously. And, I believe in building relationships. And if you build relationships, instead of trying to collect cards or people on social media, connections and things like that, if you take the time to build real relationships, oh my goodness, the opportunities present themselves, and there's no limit to what's going on, what can happen for you. Now for me, I know that thank you for the hearts. Hi, Joseph Turpin, welcome to my broadcast. I know for me, a lot of people say, how do you network with these high-powered people and things like that? I don't go out of my way to find people. No, let me strike that. I network strategically. There are people that I strategically look for and research and get to know and build relationships with. But the key is building those relationships. Anybody can connect to anybody, especially on social media. But if you're building those relationships and you have people in your corner because they trust you and they know you and they like you and they believe in your business, then it's that much easier for you to network. I want you to think of it like this. Don't think of networking as having to go to different events and scoping out rooms and handing out business cards. It's not about that. Even the most introverted person can build a solid network. What you need to do is start researching who it is you want to connect with. And then figure a way that there's some similarities or some synergies where you can meet with them and introduce yourself and take it from there. Go off of something that you guys have in common. Some of my networking has come by accident. I've been fortunate. Right place, right time. A lot of it is very strategic. I am very strategic in who I connect with and why. And even with friends, if friends know what you do and family know what you do, even people that they connect with will want to connect with you, because your friend, you'll always be at the forefront of their mind. Oh, this person bakes cakes. Oh, this person does marketing. Oh, this person does travel planning. Whatever your business is, you will be that person that comes first, first and foremost in the front of their mind when they talk to their connections. So always make sure that your friends know what you do. I'm going to get a little spiritual now for a moment. I hope you don't mind. And this is kind of universal. Yesterday I was sitting, doing my vision board, adding to my vision board. I posted a couple of things from the vision board, and I took a moment. Sundays are my day to kind of decompress. It's football day, of course, but it's my day to decompress and to get spiritually centered. And I started thinking about what I pray for. I pray for the basics. My family is healthy and safe. My son is, successful and safe, and all the kids are healthy and grow up, strong and smart and wise and beautiful and all that good stuff, And I always give thanks for what I have. And I always give thanks for the blessings that I'm about to receive, because I never know when they're coming. But what I needed to do, thank you for the hearts, was ask God to give me more discernment, more patience, because I need that, and just open my heart and my mind and my soul to more experiences, if that makes sense. I'm learning to be more tolerant, and part of being successful is learning about other people, learning about other cultures, learning about other methods of doing things. I never want to be closed-minded. I don't want to be that closed-minded person, because I think that you limit yourself and you limit your opportunities when you're not open and aware. I've met CEOs and founders and business owners who were so rigid. It was, this is my business, this is what I do, this is my way. And they were not open to change. They weren't coachable. They weren't flexible. They weren't even interested in knowing that there are other ways you can do things. So I asked God to make sure that I'm never like that. As much as I've been in business over 20 years, and as much as I know, I don't know everything. So I asked for Him to allow me to continue to be humble so that I could always be open-minded. That's a part of success too, being open-minded. And of course, another key to being success is to not come on Periscope looking ratty. I just went for my walk, and I got my Raiders t-shirt. Not the Oakland Raiders. This was the Raiders, my Raider Nation, my son's team that he played for 5 years ago in football in school. But that was a joke. Anyway, and then the other thing is, never give up. I know there are a lot of people, I get email from people in notes and tweets saying, you know what, it's so hard. It's so hard trying to grow a business. It's so hard trying to start a business. Hi, Hisfi. So hard trying to, be known for what I do. And I feel for them, because I was there. And sometimes it is still hard. I'm trying to build an empire here. I'm trying to have my magazine and my, everything related to growing business. That's what I want, my sweet spot. And it's hard. I know it's hard. But you have to stay motivated. If your why for doing your business, for starting a business, for continuing your business is not as strong as your fears, then it's time to rethink why you're doing your business. There are a lot of people who get into business and entrepreneurship because they've had this dream and it's been glamorized, and they see people on TV and they see these shows where people are bosses, and people throw the term boss around very loosely, and I stopped using that, because remember I started doing Boss Chicks Chat. It's now Mogul Chicks Chat, because I think mogul trumps boss. Anybody can be a boss. Not everybody can be a mogul, and not everybody can be a power broker. So it gets more exclusive as you go up the chain. As I said, I'm a mogul. I'm not a power broker yet. I'm striving to be. But if your why is not as strong, if you crumble or you get defeated by any obstacle or something that upsets you, then maybe you need to rethink why you're doing the business that you're doing. That's about as real as I can put it for you guys. It's not pretty. It's not sexy. Owning a business, running a business is not easy by any means. You may be talented. You may have the bomb product or service, but if you don't have a stable, cohesive business around it, and if you as the founder are doubting or second guessing or insecure or fearful, it's okay to be those things, not all at once, and it's okay to be those things, but not long term. You have to press on no matter what. Think of it like being a parent. You know that job is 24 hours a day, being a parent. And there are days when your kids work your last nerve. They'll eat the last of the dinner. They won't take out the trash. They won't clean their room. And you just get so frustrated. I'm speaking from experience because I've been there with my son. I love him. I love him dearly. But I would have never traded him for anything in the world. Unlike parenthood, with entrepreneurship, you have a choice. You can walk away anytime you want. But if you are truly dedicated, if you believe in your talents, if you believe that what you have to offer will solve problems for people around the world, around the region, around the country, around your neighborhood, around your community, then you owe it to yourself to put 150% into that business, no matter how fearful it gets. Somebody asked me, a couple of people asked me, well, what do you do when you're not known, when you don't have a brand established? I'm not a brand coach. There's only one person. Well, there's a lot of brand coaches, but there's one person that I would recommend. Her name is Jay Stone. If you look her up, Jay Stone, Jaistone. You have to start by figuring out, what is your skill set? What are you good at? What do you love? What are you passionate about? And is it a business? Once it's a business, is it a scalable business? So I tell people, don't jump into entrepreneurship before you're ready. I mean, sometimes I'm a ready, fire, aim type of chick, and I understand that. It's worked for me most of the time, not all of the time, but it gets hard. But the one thing you need to understand is you're not alone. We have such access today. Look at the internet. Look at social media. If you're feeling alone, if you're feeling like you don't have anyone to turn to or anyone to lean on, that is when you find your tribe, you go to social media, to the people you're connected with. And if you've built those relationships, if they understand who you are and they know you, and they read your content all the time or listen to you, those are the people you reach out to. One thing I will say before I leave is never try to snow your tribe. They can see through it when you're faking the funk. And everybody say, oh, fake it till you make it and all this stuff. No, this is the age of transparency. And me coming on here looking ratty and, coming from my walk and no makeup or whatever and a scarf on my head. My sisters hate when I do that. It's age of transparency. People want to see the real person behind that. And, whether pretty, whether ugly, whether so-so, hi, Kenya, USA, whatever it is, you have to be comfortable enough with yourself as a person before you can be comfortable with your business. So I know it kind of wasn't the mushy, touchy-feely, motivation Monday like I usually, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to really think about why you're an entrepreneur, why you have a business, why this particular business. And if your why is stronger than your fears, you can overcome anything. You can be a boss, you can be a mogul, you can be, dare I say, a power broker. So don't think that you're less than, and don't feel that you're behind the curve or anything, because there's someone else somewhere in the universe going through the exact same thing that you're going through. So I'm going to put some motivational quotes up on my Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest and all of that stuff. I want you to make sure you check me out on Twitter. Same handle, Talent Diva. On Instagram, I'm Adrienne Graham, ADRIENNEGRAHAM. And I'm also Adrienne Graham on LinkedIn and Facebook and Pinterest. But my active Pinterest is Curvy Girl Closet. And that's my other company that I run. Curvy Girl Closet is my site. Go there, curvygirlcloset.com. And later this week, I'm going to be talking about a couple of business opportunities that I'm going to be making available. And there's the school bus. So with that said, thank you for tuning in. I know it's early and the sun is coming up and everything, but those are just some things I wanted to get off my mind for this early morning Monday motivation. So have a great day and rock out your Monday, and I know you can do it. Hi, Joseph Turpin. We're about to leave now, but make sure you catch the replay, and I'm on catch.me/talentdiva if you missed any of my Periscopes before. So have a good day. Happy Monday. Bye-bye.